sweet home, own sweet home. I dream of my own sweet home. Right here, right now, Amit Inamdar will show you how. Call Amit and you are set. Or just visit ownsweethome.net.
DRE license number 013555522 and NMLS number 236574.
पावर आवर विद अमित इनामदार. आप सुन रहे हैं आरजे विशाल को. वेलकम लिसनर्स, हैप्पी न्यू ईयर. टुडे वी हैव रियली एक्साइटिंग शो विद अमित इनामदार. We're going to find out from Amit how he turns your resolutions and dreams into reality. We always welcome your call to call us at 510-657-1170 to ask questions on the radio. However, if you are unable to get in, you can always submit a question for a personal response. Just go to Amit's website, ownsweethome.net. That's OWNsweethome.net, and click on the radio show link to submit your questions. And you can always find Amit Inamdar just by searching his name on Google. So let's hear from Amit, making the dreams come true. Amit ji, क्या हाल चाल है आपका? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Vishal. Thank you, friends. Own Sweet Home, and welcome to my show, Power Hour with me, Amit Inamdar. I hope you had a wonderful and memorable New Year celebrations. So, first of all, let me wish you all a very happy New Year. Let me also take this opportunity to express my gratitude. I'm so grateful to all my clients, friends, and listeners for their trust in the real estate, mortgage, and investment services I provide. I'm grateful to Radio Zindagi for providing this opportunity to bring my expertise to the masses around the Bay Area. And I'm grateful for the additional opportunities to guide you when the market actions confuse you. So thank you. Thank you, Vishal. Thank you, Renuka, who is always here asking me tough questions. And thank you to all my listeners for your overpouring support.
Thank you, Amit ji. By the way, I must say that among the many shows, Powerhouse is definitely the show filled with credibility, authority, and expertise. Amit, you bring your 18 plus years of experience, real estate experience, and 24 plus years of marketing expertise to make this wonderful show every week. You hold the highest respect among your clients, and I see that your clients are extremely happy. I keep hearing from your clients every now and then when we bump into parties and all. They're the proud member of the Happily Ever After Club, and you have taken diligent efforts in making their dreams come true. So let me start by asking, so how do you do it?
Okay, thank you, Vishal, for the kind words. Okay, you know, New Year means New Year resolutions. New Year means making things happen by turning your dreams and desires into reality. As they say, you have 365 opportunities to make it happen for you and your family. It is very fulfilling to see happy clients in their dream homes, happy clients making real estate investments, happy clients reviewing their real estate holdings for maximum gains. You know, all those things happen throughout the year. My whole approach is built on educating my clients, whether they want to buy, sell, or get financing on their own, on the homes they own. I like to understand their situation, and based on my years of experience, guide them through the often confusing real estate and mortgage markets. I'm personally a big proponent of knowledge. I take many new certifications regularly to help my clients further.
Okay, Amit, 2019 has just started. So how do homeowners start their 2019 in the right way, especially in the rising interest rates and new tax law scenario?
Yeah, that's a really good question, Vishal. Okay, so we're talking about the homeowners, right? So motivation behind Vishal's question is with the interest rates that have gone up and are expected to rise throughout this year. What do we do? This has forced buyers off the fence and into the market in the past. Okay, the rising interest rate scares them, and they say, okay, before they rise further, let me buy. Interestingly enough, 2018 was consistently active year in terms of market action for first 3 quarters, and sales dropped off last quarter due to increased interest rates and stock market uncertainty. By year end, the average days on the market was about 1 month in many cities, with few cities having couple months of inventory. The demand is still strong and good. Well-priced homes are getting multiple offers. Remember, the homes in open market will sell always at the market price. So, if priced high by greedy sellers, they will sell low. If priced low, they will get bid up. So, for those homeowners wanting to sell, and upgrade to a bigger, better home, or cash out on the equity in their current homes, I want you to think little differently. Many may decide that it's smarter to wait until the spring where the buyer's market takes over, right? But in the past, that may have been true. However, this winter is not like typical years. Based on the new tax laws, I do not know, a lot of home sellers will sell, considering their tax situation and stuff.
Absolutely, listeners. If sellers do not sell, then there is less inventory. So Amit can explain you better why sellers may be reluctant to sell.
All right. Okay, the new tax law, that went into effect last year, like 1st of January 2018, almost more than a year ago, makes new home interest deductions to only $750,000 of mortgage loan. So if sellers are currently taking a $1 million mortgage interest deduction and they sell and buy a new home, they lose interest deductions on $250,000 worth of mortgage. That is a loss of around $3,000 to $4,000 or paying that much extra in taxes. This means the cost of home ownership goes up. Unless sellers really want to upgrade, they will delay their selling decisions. However, if you are planning to sell, the competition is still low, meaning there are hardly any comparable homes for sale in the same neighborhood, making it a great opportunity to step out and make the most of this situation. If you are thinking of selling this year, 2019, now may be the time. With stock market action the way it's happening, the rates have dropped close by almost 0.5% and hovering around 4.5% on a 30-year fixed rate loan.
Amit, you have said this again and again for the past 5 years that if the interest rates go above 5%, these markets will stall, and we saw that last quarter. So recent drops, is it motivating for buyers to buy?
Yeah, the interest rate calculations that you mentioned, they're all very complex calculations, and they're based on affordability. In the Bay Area markets, at 5% interest rates, a median income borrower in a specific neighborhood cannot afford to buy in the same neighborhood. And that's where basically the market stalling ends up happening. A lot of people cannot buy their own home in today's prices and interest rates. I mean, they definitely bought it a few years back with the lower interest rates and lower prices, but today they cannot buy their own home. If the interest rates rise further, the number of qualified buyers from the marketplace may disappear. Additionally, buyers are now reluctant to buy considering the tax savings being taken away with the new tax laws. If the buyers disappear due to increased interest rates and reduced qualification, means, and plus the emotional aspects of the tax law, homes will stay on the market longer. And we saw that the moment rates hit 5% last quarter, making you want to wait longer to sell and having weekend after weekend of open houses.
Awesome. That's good piece of information for all those people who are tuned in. We are also giving away free guides, things to consider when selling your house. That's the guide that I'm talking about, and things to consider when buying in 2019. All you have to do is go to Amit's Facebook page and download the guide. This guide is specially prepared for the winter 2019. It is filled with ideas and information. It effectively explains current market to potential sellers and buyers, and gives you powerful marketing material and food for thought. All you have to do is go to Amit's Facebook page, which is Amit Inamdar. That's INAMDAR.
All right. Thank you, Vishal. And additionally, we have a great new resource for the home sellers. Is the online webinar designed specifically around the ideas to get the top dollars for your home. The webinar explains the Own Sweet Home's 7-step smart move program. It has ideas for home preparation, making those economical upgrades that will bring most value for your home, and the steps you can take to sell home in shortest possible time with the least amount of inconvenience to you.
Good. Today we have a seller's market that is slowing down. The webinar shows you that the neutral market and buyer's market looks like, how home pricing impacts home visibility, why do you need a one qualified buyer who's emotionally ready and financially strong to buy your house, how an appraisal and buyer's lender can derail your plans to sell, and how to protect against it. Additionally, when you have Own Sweet Home team with you, how the process of selling is smoother and well planned.
So listeners, if you are thinking of selling, call me for comprehensive advice that will save you money. You may have questions on the process of selling. I have a great webinar for you to see. Webinar covers all 7 steps of selling a home to get most of the investment that you already own. You may have questions on whether to buy first or sell first. I can meet with you face to face, analyze your assets, debts, finances, and home equity, and guide you. I do both loans and real estate, and using my extensive knowledge, I can guide you through the often confusing and hard decision-making process. I also provide free room-by-room review and show you upgrades and improvements that will bring you more value for your investment. Pinpoint price analysis I provide is based on your home condition and market dynamics. My sellers always come out ahead when they work with me.
You know, the Home Seller webinar will guide you through the 7-step Smart Move program. The Smart Move program is designed to get top dollars for your home. Remember, there is no exact price for real estate. The price is where buyers and sellers agree on. Question is, how do you make buyers to agree to paying higher? This is where home pricing skills come in. This is where home marketing skills come in. And this is where negotiation skills come into play. You have heard this again and again. Amit is a certified real estate negotiations expert. So the 7-step Smart Move program takes advantage of these negotiations tactics as well as the preparations required for a successful sale, including home pricing and aggressive marketing. The strategy at the heart of Amit's program is greater exposure leads to greater demand that in turn leads to higher price. Homeowners, if you're interested in knowing more, just call Amit and request access to his comprehensive system. Home Seller webinar is a must for every home buyer, especially if you're the first-time home seller.
Yep, and it's a must for every home seller, you know. And
True.
Most of the people who are owning a home for the first time, they end up becoming first-time home sellers, right? And nobody thinks about being a first-time home seller. They always think about first-time home buyer. So when I'm representing sellers, my purpose is to get the top dollars for sellers' home. Getting the highest price in shortest possible time with least amount of headache is every seller's requirement. When I engage with sellers, I typically offer 4 services to home sellers. They are pinpoint price analysis, room-by-room review, silent market sale, and free financial analysis on rent versus sell. You know, buy first and sell later, or sell first and buy later. And all these things require analysis of your finances, home equity, your assets, your debts, all that. And we figure it out. We plan this path going forward, so you have an easier way in maneuvering this through transition of moving from one home to the next.
Experience shows that our clients, in fact, Amit's clients are, and in fact, most home sellers are looking for a simple, convenient way to learn about the selling process. By providing this information one-on-one in the past and now at a public event.
Yeah, we are actually going to have a online seminar on that one coming up soon, actually. I forgot to mention that. Okay. So, and that's what is going to empower the homeowners to sell their homes faster, smarter, and easier. You know, every market is different and requires a customized approach to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. It's important to find out what you can do today to get the most money for your home sale in future. You can visit my website, ownsweethome.net, and request free services that I mentioned, which are room-by-room review, pinpoint price analysis. To get to my website, you can search my name, Amit Inamdar, real estate broker, and you will know how to get to my website, ownsweethome.net. So hello listeners, you're listening to Power Hour with Amit Inamdar, the only show filled with credibility, authority, and expertise. We'll be back after a short break.
Have you joined the Happily Ever After Club?
Happily Ever After Club?
Happily Ever After Club. Membership is automatic once you buy your dream home from Amit Inamdar. He's both real estate and mortgage broker. One stop, no need to shop.
Oh, Amit Inamdar from Own Sweet Home.
Yes, that's Amit from OWN Own Sweet Home. Call him today, 510-364-6686. Again, 510-364-6686. Or visit ownsweethome.net. That is OWN Own Sweet Home sweethome.net. DRE number 013555222 and MLS 23657.
Welcome back, friends. This is Amit Inamdar. And if you are in the market to sell, buy, or finance your home, you will get unbiased direct advice that will save you money. And that is my promise to you. To get hold of me, just Google my name, Amit Inamdar, real estate broker, and you will know ways to find me. Having all your questions answered at one location and by one person means saving time, money, and having peace of mind that you are being cared for by someone like me who knows this business. Today we are talking about making dreams and resolutions come true. Whether you are a first-time home buyer, repeat home buyer, or an investment buyer, a buyer who wants to sell one and buy another, or a home seller who is moving out of the area, call me for the comprehensive advice that will save you money. And if you have any questions related to real estate, feel free to call our studio number 510-657-1170 to get a quick answer.
Sure, listeners, we would like to hear about your dreams and New Year resolutions regarding your home ownership. Please feel free to call up the studio line, which is 510-657-1170, and get valuable advice and guidance from Amit Inamdar. Are you planning to buy your first home? Has your family size grown that you need a bigger space? Are you expecting adding a family member this year? And how do you plan to expand your home life? Thinking of upgrading to the bigger place? Or maybe you want to venture into investment properties, take cash out from your home equity for additional investments, kids' education, and more. Whatever your goals are, Amit is here to listen and help you succeed. So do call up the studio line 510-657-1170.
Yes, listeners, just like Vishal said, share your dreams, dreams of home ownership, dreams of moving to a bigger, better place, dreams of becoming a real estate investor, dreams of hosting summer barbecues at your own backyard, dreams of having your kids enjoy the home life, dreams of making your home look like a home. Any place you can make a home, but again, having your own place and displaying its character and your character kind of reflecting from there is a great thing. By customizing it with colors and the decorations that are specific to you. There is so much you can do with your home. What is important to you? Home in a good school district, good neighborhood, maybe hillside neighborhood with magnificent views. It's one life to live, and of course, you want to live it to the fullest, do you not? And that should be also within your means and dreams, right?
Yep, absolutely. Amit, you also have a first-time home buyer webinar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us more about that webinar to our listeners?
Yes, sure. We talked about first-time home seller webinar, like how to get top dollars for your home, but then a lot of buyers, especially the first-time home buyers, they are confused about how to even buy in this particular Bay Area. So I have a webinar which is free and easily accessible on my website, ownsweethome.net. If you want to learn about current market and home buying, you can view the first-time home buyer webinar. If you are a first-time home buyer or just want to feel comfortable with the home buying process, do visit the website and listen to the recorded webinar. This will not only give you the overview of the home buying process, it will also pre-qualify you, let you know more about the neighborhood selections, school selections, and more. Link is located as an image on my first homepage slider. You cannot miss it. If you do not remember the website, just Google my name, Amit Inamdar, real estate broker, and you will know how to find my website. After you have viewed the webinar, all your questions may have been answered, and you will have new questions because you get new information, And what I've learned from my other clients is the webinar is so comprehensive. It answered more than 100% of their questions and gave them new information, and then they had those new questions because of that new information. And this is when we have one-on-one meeting with me and you for your pre-approval and neighborhood selection.
Awesome. So listeners, the home buyer webinar is a must for all our home buyers, all the home buyers, first time as well as repeat buyers. These webinars educate you about the topics related to home buying. So Amit, the market have climbed up and so fast in the recent years. Many home buyers do not even know if they qualify, or they are scared that the prices may fall after they buy. What is your prediction for this year, 2019?
Oh, you want to see my crystal ball, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So these are all valid questions, okay, and that the first-time home buyers have, and their fears are also understandable. This is why educating yourself on the home buying process is very important. The interest rates have gone up in recent months, and and they have fallen a bit, but not a lot. And the home affordability numbers, because of that, have become more likable for short term, at least in the short term. Home affordability is a combination of home prices and mortgage interest rates. Realtor associations, the mortgage brokers association, as well as Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, all are pointing towards more sales of homes in 2019 compared to 2018. Also remember, as long as the interest rates stay under 5%, this market may see continued uptrend. Also, if the rates head to 5% and above, these markets will stabilize like we saw last quarter of 2018. Further, I feel the markets will stagnate through the summer and early fall, like I said last year, and that's what exactly happened, And most cities, the median prices are close to the beginning of 2018. So whatever was beginning of the 18, it went up by May, June time frame, and by year end, the median prices of the homes were same as what the year started with. Okay, so that presents a great opportunity for you to buy. So it's like if you are worried about the prices have gone up, you are still as if you are beginning of 2018. So rather than waiting for home prices to go up and also mortgage interest rates to go up, I suggest anyone who plans to buy early part of this year, okay, because right now the rates have dropped, as I told you. So get the insight into the housing market with a one-on-one meeting that I'm offering today.
Sure. So as you already know, listeners, Amit is both real estate and mortgage broker, and this is a big plus. You receive time and money saving advice just at one location and by one person, that is Amit Inamdar. Amit, another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to say buy during early part of the year. However, with number of buyers outrunning the sellers and homes in the market, how do you suggest the home buyers get into the home of their dreams?
That is definitely a valid concern, but that doesn't mean you should not try, right? All right. So this is why today's home buyers need an expert on their side. Many of you know that I'm certified negotiations expert. You get comprehensive advice on home affordability, loan programs, and neighborhoods that fit your family needs at one place when we meet. So, for example, Fremont median price is now hovering around 1.1 million. Prices are still affordable in various parts of Fremont. I mean, if you're thinking about Silicon Valley like Cupertino and Sunnyvale, I mean, Fremont looks really, really good. And also, when I work with the buyers, we do what's called risk management to make sure buyers can get a loan as well as be able to pay any difference in the appraisal and the winning bid. Nowadays, that may not be a big concern. So, when you work with me, knowledge of the markets, your financial reach, and managing risk is how one gets into the home today.
Yes, listeners, one-on-one power hour with Amit Inamdar is filled with expertise that will save you money. This radio show has proven that Amit provides a credible advice and is well-known authority on the Bay Area real estate. I mean, now let's talk about financing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you determine that home loan qualification of your home buyers?
The answer to the question can be simple or complicated based on the buyer situation. Regular salaried full-time employed borrowers are easy to qualify. Once I run their credit report, I know their debts like car payments, student loans, credit card payments, etc. These debts combined with the new home qualification and new home payments give me idea about the total debt the family will have after they own the home. Typically, the lenders require this debt to be no more than 43% of their income before taxes. So as long as for a given house the debt to income ratio is 43 or lower, the person is qualified to buy the home. Now there are lenders who will go up to 50% and they will have some other requirements to go with it, and depending on the person will try to fit them into that particular criteria. I can do up to $3 million in loan as little as 10% down payment for certain borrowers. What surprises me is that with the new tax law that has gone in place and reduced mortgage qualification, the mortgage-based requirements are getting actually loosened. They're loosening rather than getting tightened, and that's what kind of worries me going forward from that standpoint.
Great. That's very well explained.
And we have a new limits to the loan this year.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. So I understand this year there are new limits on the loan.
Right. So the conforming loan limit is now $484,350. That has gone up, and that means you can buy a home up to $500,000 with little over 3% down payment. So if you are around $15,000 to $16,000, you can buy a home up to $500,000 with 3% down payment. Then the high balance loans, which is because we are in the high cost area, that limit has gone up to $726,525 from around, which was around $680,000. And that means with 5% down payment, which is around $38,000 to $39,000, you can buy a home up to $765,000. Okay, so this is the good news for those who have low down payment, and of course you will need to have full loan analysis done to know your true loan approval. So get ahead of your fears. Embrace your dreams and become a homeowner today. As the rates rise, the home prices continue to climb. This market will be out of reach for many. So act now.
Awesome. Thank you, Amit, for the wonderful show. Today we spoke about making your dreams and resolution come true. As Amit indicated, you need a real expert who can identify, educate, and negotiate the deal on your side. So call him today at 510-364-6686. That's 510-364. 510-364-6686.
Just Google my name. That's easy, right?
Easiest way to search it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week, and Happy New Year.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Own sweet home. I dream of my own sweet home. Right here, right now. Amit Inamdar will show you how. Call Amit and you are set. Or just visit ownsweethome.net.
DRE license number 0135552 and NMLS number 236574.